There's a wonderful sutta, hardly ever quoted by anybody. Pure essence sutta by the Buddha. We can send this to you. I give this out a lot. I think it's one of the most extraordinary pith instructions on the path of liberation and actually what is Nibbana. And it's called the Nibbana Sutta, which is often called the Unbinding Sutta, which tells everything. It's very, very short. I have heard that on one occasion, the Blessed One, that is the Buddha, was staying near Savatthi at Jada's Grove, Anapadika's monastery. And on that occasion, the Blessed One was instructing, urging, rousing, and encouraging the monks with Dharma talk, concerned with unbinding, the monks receptive, attentive, focusing their entire awareness, lending ear. I really love that expression. Lending, it's like giving off you're taking your ear off, lending your ear, but really hearing. Lending ear, listened to the Dhamma. Then on realizing the significance of that is realizing the significance of this auspicious occasion, the beings were really listening, really, really intent on hearing. The Blessed One on that occasion exclaimed, Tasma, there is monks, or Tasma, for this reason. I've really worked on this, so. Tasma, for this reason, monks, an unborn, unbecome, unmade, unfabricated. If there were not that unborn, unbecome, unmade, unfabricated, there would not be the case that escape from the born, become, made, fabricated would be discerned. But precisely because there is an unborn, an unbecome, that's really awkward. Just to say unbecome, unmade, unfabricated, escape from the born, become, made, fabricated, is discerned. And that word discerned is really important because it's a panyati. Panyati is panya, which is wisdom, yati, which literally means to see clearly, to know, to discern. Yeah? And so this word unborn, most important, ajatam or ajatam, this is happening all the time. Nothing's actually being born. It appears that way. So you start with that which arises, that which passes away. You have to discern that level. Beginnings, middles, ends. Beginnings, middles, ends. But does anything have a beginning? And does anything have an end? So if you really look, you can see this, especially if you're told this is what there is. If you're told by a teacher or in Dharma, you'll find beginnings, middles, ends. You'll find beginnings, middles, ends. But you may eventually discover, if you have an inquiring mind, that there's no beginning to anything. You may say that at some point, Ava put this flower in this pot. But when did that begin? Did it begin when the potter made the pot? Did it begin when we bought the pot? Did it begin when the flower was cut? Did it begin when the flower started to grow? Did it begin when Ava planted the garden? Did it begin when it started to rain? Did it begin when Ava had the thought of cutting the flower and putting it in the vessel? Where's the beginning? There's no beginning. None. But the conceptual mind isn't happy with that. The conceptual mind is displeased with having no beginnings and no ends. It doesn't like that. It wants to have something it can hold on to, which is a beginning, a middle, and an end. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that truly amazing? It's empty of any beginning. It has no birth. You don't have a birth. Nothing has a birth. And we know certainly out there the frog next door has no beginning. It's endless. Its croaking is endless. But it's taking a rest because all night long it was croaking, and now it's having a rest when the humans are awake. Isn't that something? Sometimes when we have an irritation or we have something not feeling right, it feels like it's going to go on forever. Amazing, huh? But it has an end. But where did it start? So the more you look into this, the more you discern, you'll see that nothing actually has a true arising, only the conceptual mind. But if you don't start with arisings and passings away, you'll never see causality. Did you get the idea? Guru Rinpoche said, my view is as high as the sky, but I respect causality as fine as barley flour. You can't travel the path without understanding causality. But if your view is not the unborn, there isn't the liberation.